Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl here to give you another lesson for today. Just want to be grateful for the energy coming in, that I can do this and bring you the lesson. It's a lot quieter than it was yesterday. I noticed when I played back the lesson from yesterday, it was very loud and noisy outside. This morning it's a little quieter. What is the lesson for today? Sorry, these little specks, they get to me. What is the lesson for today? Thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, keeping me safe, protecting the collective, keeping the collective safe. What is the lesson for today? What does the collective need to learn today? What is the lesson? Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to learn? This strength card keeps sliding. Maybe we need some strength, some courage. Oh, let's see. Yep, courage to bring down a tower. Oh, a couple upside downs. Something from the past. Card was upside down. Coming into fruition, maybe. Healing. Lots and lots of healing. Well, that's what's needed, eh? That's why these lessons come in the way they do. If you notice, there's always a healing process after a tumultuous time or going through something, that shifts your life. There's always a healing that follows. Just remember that, right? Like when things go difficult, that ease that you feel afterwards is a healing. The lessons are timeless. Just remember that it doesn't matter what day it's brought to you, or if you hear it on a different day than it was actually recorded. That's irrelevant. The fact is you're hearing it, and it's how you respond to it. So even if you want to know what day that particular lesson came, it doesn't mean it was for that day that things were going to happen. When you see the lesson, the time triggers when it will occur to you, if it is that it's occurring on the day that you do get it. Oh, that's justice, truth, speaking truth, official truth. What is the lesson for today? I do thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for lessons coming up. More clips. What is the lesson for today? And it is in the Six of Wands. Victory, recognition, pride for work, effort, more in effort. When we see the wands, it's all what you've done, that you're passionate about. You're receiving recognition. There's a recognition coming, which is good. Work that you've done. I keep saying work. It could be at work. You get the recognition, employee of the month, employee of the year, a raise, or because I keep thinking work, but then the work is in working on your life, not just in your job, but where you bring yourself, things you believe in that create your value system, that you work towards, your passion. When this card comes, there's a lot of angles, because you get to be put up on a pedestal for one thing, which is a good thing if you are striving really hard for change in your life and your success is dependent on, that type of work that you do, or your hobbies may bring you into that realm of you're recognized for what you love to do, even if you don't get paid for it. See? So you get the recognition. That's a given here. But there is always a but. Where there is sunshine, the rain must follow. So when you are being brought up into the light, into the sun, where everything about you is being held in awe, you're awesome. Someone or some people are now looking at envy and jealousy associated with your rising. Now, this is a double-edged sword, even though it's a blade. It's not a blade, it's a wand from the suit. Where you get your recognition, now you have to work even harder to keep your status of being recognized. Because somebody or some people will show up or are already in the praise zone where they're praising you in your face, and then behind your back it's a whole other story. There's always that, and you have to know that this is the world we live in. When one man's meat is another man's poison. So if you are getting accolades, then there's somebody who's not, and that somebody or people are looking to find ways to bring you down, because it's just the way we work in this world. This is how we live on this plane. And Spirit is teaching us that we need to be aware of what our brilliance does to another person or a group who don't have that recognition, or want the same recognition, or feel that they deserve more than you that recognition. There's always going to be that. So we could look to see where the tool is in how we measure where the flaws may come in this lesson. And here we have as a tool the Hierophant. So Spirit is guarding the prestige that comes with the recognition, if you will, because it's a higher authority that would be handing out the recognition. So this is not just coming from friends saying, "Oh, I'm so proud of what you've done." This is high recognition. That's the caliber of recognition that we're looking at. So as a tool, Spirit is giving us the higher authority on recognizing or paying tribute to the deeds or efforts of another. That we know how to see that recognition. We know that the recognition that is being put into light is of value. It is of high value. So what's Spirit doing? Oh boy, that final betrayal, that truth, that sets everything free or sets everything off, clearing the air. This is bringing everything that was ever said and done into recognition for higher learning, for higher authority, or by a higher authority. This is truly earned recognition when it comes with the Hierophant. The truth, Spirit is giving us every betrayal that ever occurred, or knowledge of it, because the truth is clearing up this air with these four winds blowing in. Conversation, Spirit is giving us. We are aware of it. If we haven't heard it yet, we will hear it, and then we will make a decision to shine the light and give recognition. Seems to be a verbal recognition that is going to occur here. Someone's going to speak it, What is the gift? Oh boy, determination. That Queen of Wands. Betrayal of a queen. Maybe it's the attributes. The gift in itself is the courage, the strength, the determination to go forward, meet your goals. That is what the recognition would bring. You see that you've done these things, that you are determined, that you are innovative, that you have the strength and the courage, that you are focused. These are all the truths that need to be brought into the light for that recognition to be meaningful. What is at the bottom of the deck? Things from the past. Again, this and the deck opens up. This card is so prominent in practically every read. It's uncanny. This is again relating to things from the past. Oh boy, look at that. A king and queen that match again. King and queen, look at that. Things from the past. Very passionate, these two. This looks like very promising. Oh, I like this. This I like. Okay, I think we can stop here because it just flows. It just flows. The recognition. You see that victory. That victory in that higher. Again, we're using that higher level of understanding, that knowledge. This is Spirit just throwing information at us, that knowledge, that ever knowing, things that we can't possibly know, we know. All of the laws of nature, purpose for being, etc. Just having all of that coupled in with emotion. It's so emotional, it's truth. It's truth, honesty. Good grief. It can't get more honest than this unless the sun was here. But then here is the Queen of Swords, bringing in that truth for that determination. See, they're looking right at each other. So you have a melding of truth with nurturing devotion and dedication and everything that she represents, that strength and courage to stand up and speak this truth. These two are looking at each other, bringing things from the past into fruition with the passion. This is a coupling. Okay, here the marriage card is what we like to call this one here too. The victory in having a coupling with these two, because they're looking directly at each other, or at least they're facing each other, because her attributes come with all the love that could be, and then his attributes come with all the love that is, and wanting to put them together. because they belong together to create a very passionate beginning, because this is the innovation of taking that relationship into the future. Here we have working it out, going round and round and round and round. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I ask? The betrayals have come and gone. But then it's all for the love, the memory of love, passionate love, going round and round and questioning and concerning and making decisions on what to say, when to say, how to say about love. But it's honesty that's backing up everything here. That betrayal, all of the betrayals are known. That's why the queen is here. We have three queens. And the three queens is, well, one is the coupling, and then the other two are attributes that represent this is what's coming from this queen. About love. That unconditional love that she takes and holds and molds into a loving relationship, because the passion is there. Bringing up everything from the past, goals, and again, it's all what you want to have happen. Coming back to the lesson, victory, things that were incomplete are finding its way to completion with this Ten of Swords. It's a lot. It's a lot of I don't want to say negativity, but unfinished or disseminated things, goals that went astray, or it's work that was done. There was something or things that were done that are coming into recognition now, because you see where it is. It has a reason, the way the cards fall the way they do. There's a lot going on in the mind. Sevens and eights are what we have going on here. Everything else is the higher level. 6, 7, and 8. So it's going in order. 6, 7, 8. So as divine as this could be, this is almost like 17 stars. It's the star written in the stars. But then we have the 8. 10 and 8 is 18. So it's the moon. So it's things that have happened behind the scenes, things that people just don't know about, or, well, not so much that you don't know about it, but things that have been going on that have led to stalemate. Things that you were doing in the past had to be stopped for the reason being that it had to take the time now to come into fruition, because that is what follows. You see, with her determination for the work that she may have been doing or have done, him too, it's not just her, it's him too, they both have done things in the past that had to be set aside, but the recognition is coming in now because of certain truth that needs to be told, and divine guidance, because that's what this is here, and this is the law. If it is a wedding to occur, plans of having certain things set in place before now will bring in the fruition, because destiny says that the victory is such, that this victory is concerning things from the past. figuring out bit by bit all of what had happened and bringing in love that is true. Let's ask for an oracle message for this read and see. I don't see it. There's nothing complicated here, and I'm happy for the couple that is very emotional and very passionate, that they come together and have their victory. What is the oracle message for this lesson? Thank you, Spirit. Because they're both very determined to speak up and have that truth cleared up. They're both looking to do it. And that is a victory in itself. And that nervousness, well, it's not so much nervous, it's just going around in the head. It's not as deadly, but it's all about love. So that's a good thing. What is the oracle message for this lesson? Thank you, Spirit. And of course the honesty is there. I think yesterday we had the King of Swords, today is the Queen. 43, vision. That's it. Seeing into the future, seeing things come in, that victory. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. Again, I always think of the I don't know why. It's just because it falls right after. It's the maybe Spirit doesn't want me to say it, but it's in my mind, so I have to say it. The wildcat follows this card, but this is having that awareness of being enlightened. You see the victory, and then when you get the victory, there's somebody who comes up and says, oh, I'm jealous, I don't want this person to have their victory, I'm going to see how I can sabotage. That's why the wildcat follows, because it's inevitable that there will be, but Spirit is guiding this and it's protecting us. Again, manifestation. What do you want? What you truly want. You got to be able to speak your mind. Get this truth out. Clear the air. Make room for a brand new slate, because when you, again, the embodiment is back. All the same cards from yesterday. I'm going to read the Lovers today because I wanted to read it yesterday and I didn't. I mean, if you look at the clips, they're all the same cards. The sun god is here when I was saying all we need is the sun. But we have the moon with the 18. So there is a balance in that will come. It has to come. Because we're determined. This is our determination card here, along with strength. So manifestation. 23. That's a 5 and a 7. Again, it's fractured. Well, fractured. It's not that it's fractured. It's just the representation in the difficulty. Okay, that enlightenment, to be able to see and know and understand. Spirit's given us that as a tool. And then the 5, the manifestation, to change things. That's hard. That's difficult, because the 5 is really a difficult one. I mean, both numbers are representative of difficulty, but the 5, if you remember, the 5 is bringing us to lower self-esteem, or bringing us up to our values. So it's a question of what do you want, knowing and believing in what you want. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon our fingertips. At other times, they dwell in the depths of our soul, of your soul. Well, our fingertips, our soul, same thing. It is a dance between you and Spirit as the magic unfolds. I'll read it again. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips. At other times, they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and Spirit as the magic unfolds. So these two want to be together. I mean, they belong together, right? Just put it like that. They want to be together. They belong together. They want to come into a relationship. Then their manifestation will bring it in. But they have to want it at the same time for the same reason. And they do, because Spirit says, by giving us the Hierophant, these two people belong together. I can't go into, I mean, the deck is just giving me cards. Look, we had this from yesterday. I didn't get to go far. I shuffled the deck. You saw me. So the manifestation is believing in what you want, making it happen. Wanting that thing. Saying it in the right way. Not, I want money, but money doesn't grow on trees. No, you want to be in a relationship, then what kind of relationship do you want? That's what you have to focus on. A loving relationship, an honesty between the couple, then that is what is going to happen, because that's what they both want. They want this betrayal the final betrayal, meaning the truth, to come out. So another 7, no, this is actually 6, the Lover's card. So this is where our darling Hercules comes into play. Love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind, and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. Yes, because Hercules, oh dear, losing the cards. Hercules he's just strength in love, and everything he does is for love. And that is where these two are strongest, when they are in love. Because that emotion is so deep for the two of them. Individually, because the water signs, they love runs as deep as the ocean. She's the nurturer. She soothes his accumulation of hurt in love, and that's why they belong. She quenches his thirst to seal in all of that love with because he has such a big cup, right? And hers is so small. When you look at the two, it's a big pain and very potent medicine. So you only need a little bit when it's very strong. You just need a little bit, just a sip, and it will soothe him. And together they will have real love. I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. And if this lesson didn't come to you as a lesson today, don't worry, it'll come around again. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Love and light.